Good evening.
Lieutenant, we were just talking about you.
Oh, really? I hope you don't mind. I know that this is a bad time.
Oh, no, come in, please.
Oh, I had no idea you were entertaining.
Well, it's just a group of friends, you know, we're having a little get-together, some of my colleagues. Can I fix your drink?
No, thank you very much. I wanted to discuss something with you.
Certainly. Hey, excuse me, everyone. Hey, excuse me. Lieutenant Colombo from the Los Angeles Police Department. He's investigating the Carl Donner murder. Oh, and I think you've met Dr. Borden?
Hello, Lieutenant.
Hey, can I get you maybe a soft drink?
You have any cream soda?
I'll have to take a look. And in the meantime, why don't you meet some of my friends? Arnold, Brenda, Sue, Gary. Arnold, why don't you make the introductions? I'll get the lieutenant his cream soda.
How are you, Lieutenant?
How do you do?
Nice to meet you. This is my wife, Brenda. This is Melissa. Lieutenant, Gary Kepler. Nice to meet you, sir.
How do you do?
How are you? This is my wife, Sue, George, Lydia. Would you care to come over and join us, sir?
Oh,
No, thank you
Come
very
on,
much.
Lieutenant,
No, I'm on duty. Thank
Please,
you very
Lieutenant.
much. I have to talk with you.
Sir, you'd be doing us a favor. We're just a bunch of boring doctors here, and you'd be like a breath of fresh air. We'd love to have you over here.
Come on, just for a couple of minutes.
Terrific.
oh,
I take your coat from you, sir.
here, wait a sec.
There we go.
Please
Sit
sit
yourself down. Make yourself comfortable.
Would you like something? I mean, look at all
I
this.
find this absolutely fascinating. Do you have an interesting investigation you've been involved with? We'd love to hear about something like that.
I think that the most interesting investigation is always the one that you're working on at the moment.
Well, you heard that. Makes
I gotta
sense.
buy that.
That's true. Yeah, well, it's usually true, but what's so interesting about this case? It's already been solved. I thought Carl Donner was killed by burglars.
Right.
Intruders, man. At least that's the way it appeared.
You mean there's some doubt about it?
There is always room for doubt.
In this case, I would be willing to bet that the lieutenant's suspicions are very specific.
But Nadia Donner was there. She told you what happened. You doubt her story?
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yes, I do have certain problems in that area, ma'am, yes.
Like what?
There was someone there last night that she didn't tell us about. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, Doctor. She mentioned herself and her husband and the two intruders. We know that there was someone else there.
Really? Well, Lieutenant, how do you know that?
May I borrow your lighter, sir?
Oh, sure.
We know that there was a smoker there. And we know that it was not Mr. or Mrs. Donner because neither of those two people smoke.
How about one of the intruders?
Yeah, right.
That's what we all thought originally, including myself. But no, it is not one of the intruders. That would be impossible.
Why?
Because according to Mrs. Donner, the two men that broke in were wearing stocking masks, and if that is so, they wouldn't have been able to smoke.
Of course.
Make it a little awkward.
We'll see.
Doctor? Doctor, her story's getting shakier and shakier.
Oh.
Make it a little difficult.
Yeah. How would you know there was a smoker there?
Because of this flint, ma'am.
What do you mean?
Flint from a cigarette lighter. You see, this little nub of a flint had been worn down so thin that when the person used his lighter, it popped out.
But how did you know it was left there that night?
Make a very good detective.
I would.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you or not, Doctor. We know that the flint was dropped there last night. You see, no one had been in the place since Thanksgiving. On November 25th, they closed up the place for the season and brought in a professional cleaning crew, and it's been locked up ever since. I found this flint on the rug. That was a rug that had been shampooed. Doctor, would you mind if I took the cover off this?
Why, certainly, Lieutenant, it's your case. Do as you wish.
Extremely British tonight.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
It's
We know the following. We know that there was a smoker there, a person who was not included in Nadia Donner's story. We know that person used his lighter, and when he used it, its flint popped out.
All right.
From these two facts, we go on to a third fact. That person is either using something else to light his cigarettes, or he put in a new flint.
Okay. Go along with that.
That's elementary, see?
Yeah.
Like this one. I would say that's a fresh flint from the size of it.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor?
Oh, yes, I put that in myself this morning.
I know you did. Because last night out at the beach house, he lit a cigarette with a pack of matches, and he wouldn't have done that if his lighter had been working.
Yeah, but come on, Lieutenant. Surely you don't suspect Mark.